Hi.
Hi. Can you tell me where we live again?
Don't rock it about, though.
Is it rolling?
John.
Is it good?
Yeah, we're good. Okay. Don't. Oh, the breathing. It never works. Everyone says it works. It doesn't. I'm Emily Blunt, and this is my husband, John Krasinski.
Guys, meet my better half for sure.
Hi, guys.
Okay, that's enough.
No, that's
anyway.
You look like a lobster.
That was a good accent.
Better. I'm so proud of you right now.
This is something off.
Oh, jeez, that's... Husband, of course, John Krasinski.
Who is it?
John Krasinski.
He's a very nice man, if only he wasn't so short.
You're married to John Krasinski.
I am.
Everybody knows that, and that sounds like a great marriage.
Deal? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
It's
Because
a
he
pretty
seems
good
like
deal.
a nice guy.
He's the worst. He's pretty amazing. You're still living with that lady, Emily Blunt?
Pretty sure that's her name, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard with all the accents, but
Yeah.
I think it's Emily, yeah.
Emily Blunt is, you two are just the sweetest, most
Oh,
talented.
thank you.
What a talented couple you two are, too.
She raises our stock up. She sort of
yeah.
tips the stock up in our favor.
Because you're married to one of our biggest British stars.
Yes.
Emily Blunt, the fabulous actress Emily Blunt. I love her.
Congratulations. Thank you. Hold on. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what?
Yeah.
That guy got her? But
Not just me thinking that.
it's true. It's true. Why do you think I bulked up? I had to earn it.
You were a proper fan of it.
Oh, I was
Fanboy.
full stalker status. Yeah. I was just like, hey, you want to go on a date with me?
Mentioned earlier that working with your wife is one of the biggest compliments of your career. Was there any time on set where you were just like, oh my god, like that sounds like Blunt, like, I'm married?
Let's talk about this. That's my everyday.
And how's your wife, the beautiful Emily Blunt? We love
Fantastic.
Emily.
That reaction means I married up, and don't I know it?
I know.
Don't I know it?
Oh, we didn't say you married up. No,
Oh, no,
I think
no.
it's a good.
Please, they don't have to tell me. The customs agent in London did. I don't know if you know, Emily just shot a movie. It's a small indie called Mary Poppins, and I went to visit her all the time. I was shooting something else, but I went almost every weekend, and it was going great. The customs whole experience is whatever.
You got to get through customs.
Yeah. And then I hit this guy who's about my age, and he looked like he was ready to get a little surly with me. And he said, says here that you're an actor. And I said, yeah. And he said, would I know you from anything? And I went, you know, we redid the UK version of The Office, strike one. He was like, oh.
I hated that
You took
version.
what we did perfect. And then I said, yeah. And he says, who are you visiting here? I said, my wife. And he says, is she an actress? And I said, yeah. He said, would I know her? And I don't know, man. Her name's Emily Blunt. He goes, you? And I went, yeah. And he goes, you married Emily Blunt. And I go, yeah. And he goes like this. Okay, go. Like the stamp was so hard. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Not breaking eye contact, like following.
How did you get Emily Blunt?
I don't know.
Because so talented,
and the way
so
you asked it
beautiful.
was a little aggressive.
I don't know how you got Emily Blunt to be in it.
I don't either. When I met her, I was so nervous. Everybody's like, what was your line? And it was just this. And she was like, "Hi, how are you?"
When you first met, was she intimidating at all to you?
Yes, incredibly intimidating. I was scared out of my mind to even go up and say hi to her.
Yeah.
And then on our first date, I decided I'm going to really hit the gas and bring her to a gun range.
What?
Yeah. I just like touched her face, and she was like, "Don't do that. That's." And then called security, and we got married. I was so sure that I would never end up with her because she'd be like, "This is ridiculous. I can have anyone, not you." That I was like, you know what? I'm going to blow it right away, and then that way you don't feel bad.
To your right. Both of you at the happy
Any such thing as like the perfect couple. Well, I think it just depends on what your idea of perfection is. You know, I think that it shouldn't be an ethereal thing that you can't reach. I think everyone's version of perfect is different.
Can't see you.
Oh, you're married to a famous person, Emily Blunt.
I married up. That's what you wanted to say, and that's fine.
How did you meet her?
I met her at a restaurant. I was sitting at a table with a friend, and we were talking about different things, and then a friend 2 tables over said, "Oh, there's my friend John," came over and said, "You should meet Emily." And I looked over, and it was Emily Blunt.
He was actually sitting with our friend Justin Thoreau.
Okay.
And then he abandoned Justin and came over to come and talk to us. He did not eat. He just stood there and made me laugh. And that was it. Yeah.
I was incredibly nervous because I was a big fan, and probably too big a fan of The Devil Wears Prada. So I tried to contain my excitement when I met her.
We just met and we just dug each other.
That was it, period?
He's the coolest person I know.
He just said, "I just love Devil Wears Prada."
No.
He did, though.
Yeah, but he did. But it wasn't his first opening line.
So how did it work out if you come by as a sheepish nerd?
I tried to hide the sheepish nerd and come across more masculine. I don't know if it worked or not.
I want to know what's behind this guy. Where is the charm that you say,
You're saying
I
you
like
don't
him.
see it. You can see it.
I can see it. I can see it, but I'm not the way you would be seeing it. I'm interested in how that approach took place.
He shook my hand and asked me if I was cold. Wow. Come on, girls.
People, how do
Come
you resist
on.
that?
Yeah.
Are you cold? Did he offer you?
Yeah. His sweater. And he says that, and I said, "No, I'm okay, thanks." And then he was a bit embarrassed. What a cutie.
What was the first meeting with John like?
It's not a terribly interesting story, but we were in a restaurant. He was also at the restaurant. I was sitting with
friends?
A mutual friend. And we were talking and discussing how much I was enjoying being single. And then she goes, "Oh my God, there's my friend John," you know. And that was it.
It was one of those things where I wasn't really looking for a relationship, and I was thinking I'd take my time in LA and everything. And then I met her, and I was so nervous, and I was like, "Oh God, I think I'm going to fall in love with her." And as I shook her hand, I went, "I like you." So if anybody's looking how to pick up a girl, that's the way you do it. You don't need any pickup lines, just be weird.
It just came out like that.
Yeah, I was like, "I like you." And I think I was trying to say, like, "I like your stuff" or something, and that would have been worse.
Yeah. It's good that you stopped.
I like your body. Oh my God, this is so weird. This has got so weird. No, so I guess she was charmed by my totally being an imbecile.
We both met at a time where neither of us were wanting to meet anybody particularly, and so that's usually when it happens, I think. And then he came over and was so funny and sweet. And
I shook her hand, and no joke, in my head just went, oh no. I knew it immediately.
It was just really easy, and he was so funny and sweet, and I think we talked till like 5 a.m. that night, and that was it.
When you knew Emily was the one?
From the second I shook her hand, that's the truth. I think that my goal after that was just to make sure she knew that I was the one for her, which took a little more finesse, but I knew right away.
When did you know he was the one?
Very soon into it. Yeah, disarmingly soon, yeah. We were engaged within 10 months, but I think we probably knew before that, you know.
We had the best time, and it's one of those things where, you know, as soon as you meet someone, you
knew right away when you met her?
Yes. I
and
wasn't
did she
really
know
looking.
right away too?
She says she does, so I'm going to take that as a yes.
So it was right away?
It was, yeah. It was pretty immediate, yeah.
I shook her hand, and to be honest, I knew right then and there that I felt everything I needed to feel for her. It was just like I felt like I had known her forever.
Oh, I'm sorry, do you have some prior commitment?
The British actress who'd broken through in The Devil Wears Prada had just finished filming Young Victoria.
In the screening room, I'll never forget, she was so good in the movie that this really went through my head. I thought, man, who's she going to date next? I mean, is it like Ryan Gosling? I mean, I can't keep this for much longer. This is nuts.
He's an idiot. It's not true. He knew.